thought of the schools breaking up for the Easter holidays
You
today.
said that without moving my lips, look.
Why can I tell? You know what you're like when you...
Yes, they have
broken up. It's like the 3:30 at Campden, so it is, and she's only had a carrot.
Don't encourage him, James King, thank you.
Anyway, billboards everywhere. It's the school holidays and movies everywhere. And you know, there's a big controversy. There's one that a lot of parents, we have a 10-year-old, and at school, you know, a lot of the kids are going to see this, and they've been to see this. And as Ruth rightly points out, it's a 12A.
It's a 12A.
Our Jack hasn't seen it yet,
12
has he?
with an accompanied by... No, Jack hasn't seen it.
No,
There's a lot of people...
Yeah. But there's lots of his age
people
that
that have seen it saying, oh, you know, I took my 12-year-olds, it was terrible, it was very gory.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, who haven't seen it are now going, should I take them? Some people are taking children younger than 12, as we
Yeah, well, I mean, on the poster, it actually tells you why it's been given a 12A certificate. The BBFC, who are the people who give these certificates, now give us a lot of information about the film. So on the poster, it actually says, contains intense threat, moderate violence, occasional gory moments. So it does tell you what's in there. So, I mean, of course, all 12-year-olds are different, but if you think that is going to be too much for your 10, 11, 12-year-old, then I would suggest not taking it.
You've seen it. Would it be any... When you say it's gory, do we see...
Well, I mean, I agree. It says occasional gory moments. I think, actually, it's that classic thing, isn't it? Our imagination makes a lot of things up, and that our imaginations are a lot scarier than what we really see. I mean, the movie was cut, so bits have been cut out.
The principle, though, of what a lot of people object to. So what's the storyline? Well,
the story is about this futuristic world where teenagers have to fight to the death to win food for their communities, their rural communities. So it is a tough story, but it's sort of a critique, really, of reality TV and the world that we live in today. So it has to have some punch, right? It has to have some power to it, doesn't it? And it has that. I think, actually, it's a moody film, it's an atmospheric film, but in terms of actual gore on the screen, I don't think there's that much. I think it's been snipped out, and I think we're imagining it.
OK, that's James's view. Let us know what you think if you have seen it. So what else? With Street Dance, there's no gore in that,
no gore in this at all.
Don't have to worry about that.
This is obviously the sequel to the one from a couple of years ago, which was a huge hit, massive movie. And George Sampson returns from Britain's Got Talent. He's now an actor. He's in this one as well. And so this is taking the street dance competition to Paris. That's the big difference. The first one was in London. Now we're in Paris. Look at this. It's like this morning's Christmas party, isn't it? Those moves are amazing. And really, I mean, it is all about the moves. It's about the dancing and it's about the music. If you want to go and see great acting and great drama, probably not, because you're not going to get it from this.
I loved the first one.
It's an extended music video, really, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And it's in 3D, like so many.
It is. The 3D's pretty good. You know, not all 3D really works, but they do throw a lot of things at you, and I think that's what 3D should be about.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good for the dancing.
Wrath of the Titans, which is also in 3D. This is a sequel.
Yeah, a sequel to Clash of the Titans. Sam Worthington returns as Perseus. This time he has to rescue his father Zeus, Liam Neeson, from the underworld. We've got a clip. We'll see Sam, we'll see Rosamund Pike, and we'll still see Bill Nighy, even though he's barely recognisable.
OK.
Here he is.
You forged these weapons right here for the gods. You must be able to help us.
I'm sorry that you think being human is not enough. But we humans hope when there's no hope. And we believe when to believe is idiotic. But sometimes, in spite of everything, we prevail. Now, if we were gods, how would you help us free Zeus?
That could have been Ruth there. That could have been me.
What might be?
But that's Bill Nighy.
What's great is that then, even though he's playing this ancient Greek character called Hephaestus, he then speaks with a Yorkshire accent for no particular reason. I mean, I think he's in it for about 5 minutes. He obviously thought, I want to make an impact. I'll play it as if I'm from Leeds and people will remember me. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but, you know, if you like a romp.
Now, Mirror, Mirror, The Untold Adventures of Snow White. I think this was great with Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts as the evil queen. Yes, sort of a new version of Snow White, so it's a bit more knowing, a bit more tongue-in-cheek. Here's Julia as the Queen trying to woo a young suitor.
I could barely hear you all the way down there.
I do have one question about the evening. There was a girl there. She had black hair and was very beautiful.
Beautiful.
I think she's the most beautiful woman in the whole world.
Agreed to disagree. Let's leave it at that.
But do you know her? She had ivory skin, black hair.
Her hair is not black, it's raven, and she's 18 years old, and her skin has never seen the sun, so of course it's good.
Actually, I mean, that is the movie if you've got sort of 8 or 9-year-old girls, instead of the Hunger Games, which they could find disturbing, then this is actually much more suitable. That's who it's aimed at, the young female market. It's a little bit wacky for me. There's a few too many sort of cartoon noises in there, but it is cute and it looks absolutely beautiful. They've really got the whole Grimm's fairy tale look to it. So, yes, fine for young girls. That's
out on Monday, isn't it?
Now, we're fast approaching the 100th anniversary of the maiden voyage of the Titanic. Everybody's cashing in on this. We've got the ITV drama series, we've got lots of documentaries, and we've got the re-release of the James Cameron film, which was,
That's
what,
right, 1998, yes.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
They say this is experience it like never before in 3D. But they didn't shoot it in 3D, did they?
No, so they've transferred it into 3D. So the 3D won't be quite as good as if they'd made it in 3D right from the word go.
Right.
But the whole point, James Cameron has always said about this about his movies, because Avatar was his as well. He wants people to experience his films on the big screen, in 3D, to have that truly immersive experience.
No,
so you're going to get that with
They also
this.
show this at IMAX cinemas.
Yeah.
Now, I've never seen a film like this at IMAX. I've only seen things about dinosaurs and elephants and various things like that. But what is that experience like, something like that
again,
at IMAX?
as far as James Cameron is concerned, I don't necessarily agree, but he thinks the bigger, the better. So that's really why it's coming out again, because he's now got the technology to do this. My question is, haven't we all seen this already? I mean, is the
but
3D...
people loved it. They'll go and see it
They
again
did
in
love it.
3D.
You know, of course, we all loved it. It was the biggest film of all time. But I'm not sure at this point whether people are going to fork out cash to go and see it again when we already know what happens.
Well, except, I suppose, if you were 5 years of age in 1998,
you've never seen it.
you never seen it before, and you want to sort of join the fun. Personally, for me, the Kenneth Moore film, A Night to Remember, in black and white, is the...
A much more restrained version, that one, isn't it?
I really, really enjoyed that one. There we go. James, thank you very much. Do you have a film? Do you have anything, a film of the Easter weekend?
Well, Hunger Games is good fun, but also the Pirates as well, the new Aardman animation. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
We had Brian Blessed in here.
Oh, he's amazing in it. So that's a good family one for Easter as well.
Good man, James.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.